Right, we're back at the Victorian Enduro Tour. It's round 1 2025 and we're at Falls Creek. Pretty sick venue for a race. Urban stage today, it's Saturday, so we're going to be just doing one stage through the village. It actually starts up on the summit, but probably won't get up there because it's kind of unique to have it down through the village. So we'll just shoot a lot of stuff down through the village. It's my first event, shooting my first event of 2025. And it's always sick to be up here at Falls Creek shooting for these guys because it's just a good place to be, good vibe, good riders. It's pretty chill atmosphere. So there's about maybe 180 riders, I think, give or take. So yeah, I'll be doing a big rider gallery for everyone and doing a few sponsor photos and yeah, just getting as much as I can of everyone. Today's obviously just urban. Tomorrow will be a bit different. There's 4 stages, 5 for the e-bikes. So we'll see if we can keep up with them tomorrow. El Gapo's been talked about. It's been done by one person. Wasn't that smooth, but it's probably a little bit chunkier this year. I'll show you. So last year, these kind of flat rocks here weren't really out. So the landing kind of here was quite smooth last year. And even now with the double drop, like the second landing's pretty brutal. So here's Sam. Yeah, Sam. Brother Cooper. Smooth. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to be on. Like, it's pretty high consequence. Like, you could definitely just hit that and have a real bad day. Kind of like that guy nearly did. So yeah, it's pretty rowdy here this year. This is just practice, so when racing gets underway, it's going to be pretty wild. I think everyone's going to be cheering. That one there is brutal because that's like perfect landing for the gap. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, buddy. What do you reckon, Tom?
Straight through the middle.
Straight through the guts?
It would be cool to see someone pull up off the top.
I've seen one kid do it.
How are you, Matt?
Northy brothers are walking back up for another look. Practice is good this year. What you guys are doing is good. Like, it's fast.
Yeah, I felt really slow.
What do you reckon, Coop? Is it on? Gapping it?
Yeah. Nah, I've got a little tear in my AC, so I can't fold myself. Come on. Come on.
Big shout out to Mikhail at Alpine Timing. Best in the biz. Got start list already sorted here. 174 riders this year. Trail crew this year have done a stellar job. Look at these pads, they've got them all over the place through here. You need it through here because it's an urban stage. Yeah, buddy. And there's just metal poles everywhere and snow gums. So yeah, it's super fast through here this year. It actually rained a fair bit last night, so it's just primo conditions. Got the big dog, 70 to 200mm lens. I'm going to actually shoot up through this grass here to get a nice bit of foreground bokeh on this, like full gladiator style through this long grass, which they didn't snip this year, so it works really well for photos. So I'm kind of thankful they didn't get to it. So let's see how it looks. Right, looks like we're about 15 minutes away from the start. Had a few cool shots in practice. It's pretty quiet out here today, so we'll just save all the bedlam for racing. 30-second gaps, 175 riders, so it's going to be pretty busy. So I'm really trying and find different angles for the urban stage this year. It's super hard because it's like not that long, and there's a bit of a boring road climb, which I end up shooting a little bit usually. But I'll try and get a different few angles this year just to mix it up for you guys. Give Falls Creek something a little bit different as well. So yeah, we'll try and do some different angles tomorrow as well, because I always end up going to the same spot. So it's super nice up here, so there's always going to be different angles. Just got to find them and work from it a little bit more instead of going to the tried and true tested spots year after year. Found this really cool spot, like right here at the start of the urban section. There's this beautiful kind of flowery bit with this off-camber barrier corner just before they go up that yucky road climb. So I'm not going to go any higher than this year because, yeah, I want to try and keep every shot kind of urban instead of up there. You just ride down Big Fella to get here. So I'm going to shoot Big Fella a fair bit tomorrow. So we'll just stick to the urban stuff today. Try and find some different angles from, you know, balconies and stuff. See what we can find. I don't know if this is going to work here. They literally just ride along that road there. Even if it's like that. I can't get enough of this place. Just this full, sick German lodge. And they've always got the music pumping. I shot here last year, but yeah. We might come back here again, it's pretty sick. Even something simple here would be pretty cool. That white Carmack's actually quite a nice background. That's actually pretty cool right there too. Just kind of a pretty cool kind of composition. Just lots of square going on. So we might come here as well. Could go down to that balcony and shoot up through here. Super trippy walking up this stuff. You don't know where the stairs are. Ooh. Can't really see anything from here. Oh well, that one doesn't work. Could shoot this corner here, get a little fish on. That's something I've not done before. The only problem is it's kind of bright behind. That might be quite sick, little fish there. So cool. Seem to be a fair few gaps between each category, so I think there's a fair few riders who haven't showed up, which is a shame.
Yes, Sammy! Yes!
Silty sand. So you have to be really careful with your brakes. You don't want to lock up the back end or anything like that. So the riders are going to be really trying to find edges to turn on.
Back, baby. Alright, we got last two pizza, ginger beer, Red Bull Hardline, photos uploading. 2 cameras today. It was pretty just shooting 1 camera at a time, but couldn't be bothered changing lenses. And obviously I'm pretty stoked to be able to stay here up at Falls Creek. They sort me out nice here at Falls Creek. Sunday morning. People are starting to trickle in. It's about 15 minutes till briefing. And it's pretty sick here. You've got to ride up that giant hill. All the way behind that actually. For every stage. Skyline, Thunderbolt, Big Fella. So I've never shot here. This is the skills park, so they call it. It's actually pretty sick. But yeah, I'm probably going to set up down on that corner so I can get this jump and this double here. This will be sick if people do this. It's a nice double. Shame about that kind of ugly hut. It's pretty alpine though. And yeah, we've come super far. I've literally walked up from there. Right, so I'm just going to set up here, shoot a 7200, kind of like that. Just get that jump there, get that jump there, I don't know if they'll be doing this one. It's better if I'm just standing here holding it, so I can get this kind of fisheye berm here and you can see down the valley. It's actually really sick. Oh, sun's coming up now. I feel like the storm that we were supposed to get moved on, that's actually the edge of it over there. So we might get lucky and not get any rain. Yeah, Tommy. This spot's actually been really good. I might just chill here until elite women, I reckon, which they shouldn't be too far away. Under 17s and some elite have come down. And we're having some pretty serious thunder rumbling going on. So it could start to get interesting. His boat charging up. Look at him go.
Cheer him up, Joe. Go, Tom! Boys, get up, Tom!
Oh!
Get up, Tommy! Get up, Tom!
How was that?
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah, nice. You were so fast down here, it was sick. Sweet. See you later. Just hiking up from the village. Oh, I'm about a quarter of the way up. This just goes straight up. Yeah, it's so sick up here. Where am I? International. Kind of like I'm on village, I think. Hiking straight up village. The trail's kind of on the other side of that sign there. Let's continue the hike. Whew. Got good hiking legs from getting the Mount Beauty downhill ready. So I feel like a freaking goat at the moment. A mountain goat. Altitude plays its part. I think I'm at about 1400 meters up here. But yeah, I feel like you can just keep walking after walking up Mount Beauty's steepest downhill that we've had in a long time. I reckon I hiked up it about 10 times over Friday, Saturday, Sunday last weekend. So legs are feeling good. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story of Chris Panozzo. 7 years ago we shot here for the Enduro. So many big names back then because they were all trying to get onto the EWS series. So Chriso was like kind of top 30 in the world at that time. We had Ben Forbes, Shannon Hewitson from New Zealand, Dan McMahon, yeah, a bunch of fast crew. And yeah, that was proper enduro height time when Jared Graves was winning world titles. It's changed a lot. Like, look at these yellow pipes. Just here, this is a sick trail. Like, everywhere you shoot on this trail, there's either a sick view or just chunky rock through alpine piste. So it's just an amazing trail to ride, actually. Like, it's one of the original tracks here at Falls Creek. They had the cross-country loop. Look at this sneaky inside. They had the cross-country loop kind of over that way. And then they had this trail, and that was it. And back in like 2012, 2013, 2014, they had the chairlift open. So you could do, just hold, you literally hold your bike on the chair, put your pedal on the seat, and you just do chairlift runs of this all day. It was fantastic. I have really good memories of riding this trail, and it's just gotten better with age. Like, chunky, loose, single track. Right, we've got to the rock garden. It looks so gnarly from below, but it's actually not that bad to ride. Looks like a few people have been blowing off there though. Oh, here we got a rider. No camera set up. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, matey. So it's a sick spot because you can get that, and then after a few, or a corner, we'll see Matty up here again. Yeah, buddy. Through this sick corner there. Probably should get the camera set up. Looks like we are going to catch a few of the masters. That was Matt Marlene on the video. I reckon I've only seen 2 or 3 more. So we'll get all these masters, which is pretty sick because I'm not going to see them for the rest of the day. And oh, it's just rumbling in now. Look at that. The weather's just coming around the mountain. It's so sick. Got my second coffee for the day. Some sick stickers. Haven't seen one of those for a while. Or anyone else's kit. So I've just moved the fisheye there. I'm pretty confident now I'm not crashing into it. It's kind of offline. I did have it kind of set up in those shrubs there, but it's pretty kind of boring. So we'll see how that looks, and we'll continue to shoot 70 to 200 from here. I'm a little bit disappointed that there's no wildflowers up here at this elevation. Rightio, next spot. Masters are pretty much done. We still have a few under 15s, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I've just set up, this corner is mint. I've set up the big dog here, and I've kind of set up the fisheye way over there somewhere. Let's see how close we can get. Nah, which is good. But I think I might like shoot that corner and then run to about here. It's just a little bit too far. But it's a sick shot. I could just do this and then run, chase the rider and see if I can get it. I think that's going to work because it's quite a kind of little uphill, so I can kind of run behind the rider and get close enough to that camera. Just had Tom Anderson come down. We'll see who's coming next. Yeah, buddy.
You.
Yeah, buddy. We got it. It's working well.
Yeah, buddy.
Right, so I've ditched that idea and I'm just going to do one shot through this gross corner with the fisheye. It looks incredible. It is the jankiest corner on the whole hill, but having this big boulder here in the middle of it looks so sick, and you can see all the mountains. So it's just a better, sometimes it's just a better trade-off to shoot one good photo instead of 2 mediocre ones. Herein lies the problem with trying to capture every rider, is that you can't really move because you have to get everyone in a good spot. Some people are going to miss out, unfortunately, because I've got to keep moving, keep it interesting. You can't just have the same photos, it's just so boring. So yeah, I might move. We've had a few elites come down. We had Bo, who else? We had Jordan. No Northy brothers yet, no Jarrah Street. The girls I think are a little bit further behind, so I might just meander down a little bit further and just keep the camera out in case somebody comes. Rocky chute down through here. It's actually pretty sick behind me as well. We've got a few options here, which is good. Just long lens, little block right here off this plant, so keep them moving. The mist is coming back through too, so. Right, I was up there on that little drop. Now I've come down here. Still a nice little tunnel. I was going to set up the fisheye to do this corner as well, but I've been faffing around with the 105 lens. Yeehaw! Faffing around with the 105 lens to get some cool little macro shots of these flowers and stuff, just killing time. So I've got to put the fisheye back on, and then Kim and Rachie literally just came down, so I was pretty happy to actually get photos of them. Now that we've got them, I've still got to get Jarrah and Cooper and maybe Pat as well, and then it's pretty much stress free after that. I can kind of get a little bit creative, but big gaps now at the end of the day. It's been, yeah, kind of minutes between each rider now. And look at the mist coming in now. We're in it. Alright, there's only a handful of under 17s to go. We're back at this iconic spot. And this foggy, yucky greyness just hasn't really left all day. We're nearly done. It's like only 1:15, so pretty good. We'll be able to get down at lunchtime really and get podiums, get down the hill. Big fan of these number plates. That's Hayden. Hayden, you didn't come up, but you're here on everyone's bike.